Hi there, Libra. Welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing the 22nd of September, and we're nearly in your birthday season. So I will be doing a bonus birthday reading for you. I do it for every zodiac sign when they enter their birthday season, and it's a 10-card Celtic cross. And I'll let you know as soon as it's up. It will be then on my playlist under monthly readings. But I will try, and if I remember, to put it in your weekly readings for when your birthday season begins. Anyway, Libra, far too many. We are using the Moonology Oracle again to start your reading. So 2 cards, please and thank you, for Libra. You've got the card of Libra. You've got find balance. Find a balance. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance between whatever you need to. Work, life, play, work, relationships. What are you putting in? Are you getting it out? That kind of energy. And then you've got new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Now, I want to say for this straight away is trust your intuition on that balance. If you need to be looking at what perhaps needs a little bit less of your time and energy and what needs a little bit more, and are you getting it back? You know, what's the imbalance? If they're asking you to find a balance, there must be a slight imbalance on something. But let's have a look for you. Attuned to the divine. Now, full new moon in Pisces is about dreams, aspirations, you know, trust in your intuition. Okay, focus. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Libra and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. And what's the focus, please? And thank you for Libra. Gosh, how many times has the devil come up this week? Or today, I should say. Quite a lot. Okay, that's your focus. Definitely need a balance there. Opportunity, please, and thank you for Libra. What's the opportunity? Oh, temperance. Not seen you for a while. Okay. Challenge is the Page of Pentacles. And what is in the subconscious, bubbling out the surface. Oh, for Libra. Oh, we've got 2. We've got the Lovers and we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. And advice and outcome. Please and thank you for Libra. 10 of Swords. Nice to see when we have the Devil as a focus. 10 of Swords as an outcome. Okay, right, Libra. The focus of the devil is focusing on things or people that are not serving you, toxic energies, people that are out to, I don't know, just be taking advantage of you for what they can get, you feeling loyal to them, because Libra, you're so fair. You think that everybody is going to be fair back to you. But the devil energy is, yeah, what are you feeling tied to? Who's given you that, keeping you like a puppet on a string, perhaps even? Can also be about addictions. What are you doing next week? Perhaps you need to focus on what you need to stop doing. It can be, you know, health-wise, you know, I don't know, it can be something as simple as you stop going to the gym, your mindset's not there, you're overeating, over drinking, eating too much sugar, however it resonates for you. They want you to focus on just generally what's not serving you and who's not serving you. Now, temperance is your opportunity. And I just love this card. It's like, well, don't worry about it because it's all going to come out in the wash. You just got to be patient. And that's what temperance is about. He's sitting there being very patient. He knows that there's 2 things that he wants to, 2 situations that he wants to have a harmonious outcome from. You just got to be patient. But at least you've got the opportunity to do it, is what I want to say. Yeah, it's like things have gone into the mix, into a bit of a mixing bowl for you next week. And you just got to be patient, especially if you're trying to stop something that you've done for years and years and years, or you're trying to cut back on something, or you've been with somebody for years and years. It's not going to happen overnight, basically, but at least it's happening. That's what I want to say. Now, the Page of Pentacles, or there's an opportunity, I want to say, for you to do it. The Page of Pentacles is your challenge. When I see pages as a challenge, it can mean there's children involved here, but it can also mean that as a challenge, you might need to have to relook at something that you need to learn, like to go on a course or something, because the Page of Pentacles is a very studious energy. It's about learning something in order to improve the financial situation. Also be quite grounded with it too, but at the same time have a fresh set of eyes so that you don't feel, it's like pages are young energies. Doesn't mean to say they're children, but when I get more than one page, I feel like there's children involved. But it's like saying, right, I need to look at something with fresh eyes. And Pentacles is the material resources, but this is a university student. This is somebody that needs to learn something new or even refresh something. And it could be that, you know, whatever this is here is going to force you to perhaps do some more courses, and that you might feel at your time of life, or you just think, oh my gosh, I ain't got to go back and do that again, have I? Bubbling under the surface, we have the Lovers, which is about relationships, friendships, people close to your heart, and then the Nine of Wands. Now, what that tells me with the two together, it's like you're in a relationship, maybe, especially with that Devil, that you know is jolly hard work, but you're still striving at it. Maybe it's, I mean, it might even be somebody at work, you know, that you're still putting up with because you think it's going to balance, because, you know, that's what Libra likes. We like a battle, you like a balance. But the Nine of Wands is like, well, you know, deep down, you're the wounded warrior. Maybe you're thinking, I need to give up on this, but you're not, you're being determined. But also, it's about setting boundaries, Libra. Maybe that's your balance. Now, the Ten of Swords is your advice and outcome, and this is walking away. This is about swords, our thoughts, people that have hurt you in the past. It's like, just let them. It's the let them time, you know. Mel Robbins comes in again. Let them. You walk off. She's walking off into a beautiful, bright sky, a brighter future. Putting an end to something that is absolutely probably on your mind that makes you feel trapped, even. Anyway, let's have a look. The Devil. Why are you here for, Libra? Please and thank you. Got to focus on what's not serving you and who's not serving you next week. And that could be your balance, you know, finding a happy balance, a happy medium. Nine of Wands again. That's what's in your subconscious. Yeah. The focus is, look, you can see he's looking over at the Devil. He is when I put him on the table. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is hard work. Oh no, I'm not sure it's worth it. You know, it's like, gosh, how much more have I got to put up with? I want you to focus on that. Is it worth your time and energy? You know, we can all keep going thinking, oh, we're nearly there, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Surely I'm going to get a break soon. Let's just do one more on that. Nine of Wands as a focus. Knight of Cups as a focus. That's an apology coming in for some of you. Because the Knight of Cups for me is somebody offering you something lovely, something, you know, it's a cup, it's a knight, he's progressing something. Maybe, you know, maybe you've done right to not give up. Something is coming in for you. But you've got to address that Devil situation in the first place. Knight of Cups is also traditionally the card of your knight in shining armour, some sort of romantic gesture. Oh, I just want to say, be careful with that with the Devil energy. Let's just do one more on that Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups. Why are you here for, Libra? Four of Pentacles as a focus. Four of Pentacles as being very closed, you know, being very secure, being very careful, financially even, holding on to the money. Ooh. Maybe they need to open up a little bit more with the balance. You know what? Maybe you're with somebody who financially is constraining you. You know, a little bit tight with the money. And then with that devil energy, they're even holding that over you, perhaps. And again, it could be a job, even making you feel like, oh my gosh, I have to hold on to every single penny. But I do say with the Four of Pentacles, there's your balance. Look, he's balancing those pentacles quite well. It's a balance with you feeling secure or accepting this offer from the Knight of Cups, maybe. Oh, where is this going? Let's see. What's Temperance all about, please and thank you? What are you trying to balance here? Because Temperance is about balancing as well. Three of Swords. This devil energy is giving you grief, if you like. Heartache, heartbreak. But it's a balance between, I don't know, for some of you, you're kind of staying in a job or a relationship for the money and not for the love. Or you're not getting that back from them, but there's an opportunity for this to balance out. But let's have a look. Let's do one more on that. King of Cups. Wow. Like you're trying to balance the King of Cups with the Three of Swords. The King of Cups as being open and honest. Three of Swords as being honest and open about what's upsetting you, the heartache, the heartbreak. Maybe this just needs to all come out in the open next week. You need to find a happy balance for the both of you, for the situation. And be patient. King of Cups is the most emotionally steady king in the deck. I think there's a fine balance between you getting your cards on the table, opening up and saying what you think and what you feel, but being prepared for a little bit of Three of Swords, because that's the balance to be had, and the two situations that you're trying to come to a harmonious decision. Page of Pentacles is your challenge. Let's see, why is the Page of Pentacles a challenge? For Libra. Clarified by the Fool. Ooh, the Fool is this wanting to start again, but again with the Page of Pentacles with the Fool, it's like, I really don't want to have to go back and do courses again. I really don't want to start again. I really, you know, I don't trust the universe. The Nine of Wands tells me that you're not giving up on something, but there has to be a time where you think, ooh, how much more can I do? Let's do one more on that Page of Pentacles with the Fool. You really got me thinking on this one, Libra. Ooh, the Hermit. I just feel like you don't perhaps want to face this, but you know it's bubbling under the surface, because the hermit goes within. He has a jolly good think. He removes himself from the situation and goes within. And that's a very brave thing to do. And what that does is it actually offers healing here, and it addresses the situations. But he's actually got his lantern lighting up the King of Cups with the Three of Swords, and it's almost like, that's what you're resistant to. You're afraid that the outcome that possibly will come is maybe going to be a little bit of heartache and heartbreak, but there needs to be this balance. And I just feel like with temperance, I just heard temporary as well. But obviously that's not what temperance means. Temperance means, it's like, turning two bad situations or two tricky situations and balancing it out to find a harmonious outcome. And I just feel like that is what you've got to focus on, is the goal of this, which is to be patient. It will work out. But in the meantime, the challenge is you actually facing it. Nine of Wands and Lovers is this in your subconscious, is bubbling under the surface, and it's like, how much more have I got to put up with here with this relationship or friendship or something close to your heart? Knight of Pentacles. I think you're devoted and you like to be in it for the long run, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. I just think you keep hanging on, Libra, to think, is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? And it's coming to a little bit of a head next week. It's like, right, we need to find a balance now, because clearly it's not. Knight of Pentacles is very dedicated, and you certainly are very dedicated here. I don't think you're getting that dedication back. Ten of Swords is your advice and outcome, and what's she doing? She's walking away. She's like, well, it's got to a 10 now. Got goosebumps. Got the Tower, Libra. Big change. The Tower comes when we have to look at what's crumbling and what needs to be rebuilt. And that's the good thing about the Tower. And that's the good thing about the Ten of Swords with the Tower together. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be, right, let's sit down at the cards on the table and sort this out and sort it out together. I feel like you're both in the same boat here, because they're both falling. There's no, advantage for either. What I mean by that is you're both in the same boat, yeah? So I feel like there's a collaborative energy for you to work this out together. Let's do one more on that Tower. We do have an eclipse coming tomorrow, which does encourage us to leave behind things that don't serve us and to concentrate on new beginnings. Clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is independence, financial independence, and being successful, and recognizing your self-worth, recognizing how good you are. There's a definite need for that for you next week, Libra. Right, wow, let's have a look and see what the Ancient Stones Oracle says. Final card, please and thank you, for Libra. What's the message of the Ancient Stones Oracle, please? Thank you. It's the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. And this is about giving birth. This is restarts. Oh, that's my dog whining. I hope you can't hear her. It's just somebody's come in the door. And it says, I mean, an egg, what does an egg do? It gives birth. Are you in a bit of a chicken and egg situation too? It's all about feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. And you know what? That really sums that up too. Because the focus of the Nine of Pentacles, or the advice and the outcome of the Nine of Pentacles, is You know, just remember your self-worth. This is something that you've done for a long time. You've built up these pentacles, this money, this security, so that you can enjoy life, so that you can treat yourself. Say with that Four of Pentacles, I feel like this devil energy stops you from spending money even, and you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a really lovely reading, in as much as I do feel like there's a harmonious outcome because you've got Temperance. So I hope you enjoyed that, Libra. Thanks for watching. Let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you next week. Take care.